thing I needed to do was to get the truck lifted just enough. I mean, that's good enough. I mean, it's already high, but I wanted a little more room to work with. You're doing all this on your back. So make sure I got my jacks in the right place and make sure everything's safe. This was a little more difficult because it's a 4-wheel drive and the front differential is in the way.
So, plug out of my oil drain pan and drain my oil here. That's enough. Let's see. I'll have to drain out a minute. Got to plug it back in there. Alright, we got him out. Messy, messy, messy. Okay, I got my oil drained and my filter off, out the way. Got my 10mm socket to get my brackets off my draft shaft bolts here. 10mm socket for that. There's one on the top and one on the bottom. Got them loose here. There's a couple of brackets holding universal joints on. Slide back on it. Just let it hang here. I got my Got my 10mm socket to get my brackets off my draft shaft bolts here. 10mm socket for that. There's one on the top and one on the bottom. Got them loose here. There's a couple of brackets holding universal joints on. Slide back on it and just let it hang here. So I got plenty of room up there. Okay, to drop my front differential, if I can see this thing up here. Got a bolt I took out right there. So I took the bolt out. Get the light just right. Had to take a bolt out the top there, bolting the nut, and these two here at the bottom. And they're going to be, get my light here, 13-16 socket. 13-16 socket to get these out. Perspective here. 13-16 socket to get those out. And there's a bolt going across here. I had two different wrenches on that. We have a 7. What is this thing? 7/16. This one I put on the outside here. I put this on the nut, and the 13/16 I put on the inside. Had to put it behind the cross member here and slid it over the nut to hold it still while I use this to get it off. So this was my what is this thing? Like a 7/8. I'm sorry, I have a 7/8. Went on the outside of the nut. Seven, 8 went here. And my 13/16 went on the boat. This under the cross member. Just have to reach over top of it to put that slide across the boat to hold it still while you take the nut off with this. Okay. Before I do all that, I have to set my jack under my. Gotta set my jack under there so I can lower it just a little and be good to go from there. My hand first. Get it under there. Going out. I think the nut's good. I'm good. All right. Those two off. Got one more to go, and that's one that one over there. Had to maneuver my jack under here, and after I got the bolt off, to get this nut out right here. And we're ready to lower the differential. Okay, after I dropped my differential, my front differential, I was able to get under here and loosen the bracket bolt there. Just holding on the lines to the side of the transmission pan. And I had a number 13. And once you get it loose, I was able to take it off. unscrew it with my fingers. It's not enough, a lot of room, but that got it off, number 13. And it's right there above the front differential. I think I got a picture of it. There you go, zoomed in some. Let's get it out. It's on its way out. Okay, moving right along. Got my battery cable disconnected. 2 lines here going to the radiator. Pop these back with a screwdriver, and you got some little pins. I can barely see it, but it's a little pin that I'm gonna pop it out. My pick here. Got both got my pins out here. And the lines just pull out once you get the pins out. Now all we got left is get our 10mm socket in, get that block off. It's gonna be a little oil dripping. Have your pan ready to go here. Do the pulling out from the bottom. So let me finish that up. Okay. Something better in my hose here. Okay. My goodness, something got jammed, but it came out. Well, let's get the new one back in. Just wanted to see. Everything looks good. Diversity tool. I'm going to try to install this back in through the top and see if that works. But I got all my holes covered up on each end. These came with these caps on the end, keeping things from getting in there. Let's see how that works. Okay, from the bottom, need to work it over these. Look like my sway bar linkage bars, and move it under the transmission pan and back. I don't know if I can do that with one hand, but I got it over the bars. So now I need to slide it straight up and through there. And this where dropping your front differential is going to help. The Diversity tool, it has gotten dark outside, and I'm just getting this done. Got my last line back on here. I put my line in first, then the clip on top. Seemed to work better for me. Slide this piece on top of that. Stamps on top.